Acoma.
Greetings. It's time
Happy
for
AKOMA
Black
Day.
Love, February 14th to 20th, the international cultural alternative to Valentine's Day, AKOMA Day.
Any group of people who love themselves shows it through their traditions, customs, holidays, etc. Most importantly, they show it through daily living. This is one of our favorite quotes from Dr. Frances Cress Welsing.
We are Mansho and Nawashi Du, the co-creators and founders of AKOMA Day. First version created 1999, current version 2001.
AKOMA Day is for singles, couples, families, friends, communities, and anyone who wants to celebrate love from a Black perspective.
The concept here is for us to decolonize our love. We have to release the shackles of mental colonialism and get a brain washing. Even though we use that term backwardly, we've been brain stained. We need to brain wash.
And what is equally, if not more important, is re-Africanizing.
Absolutely.
So after decolonizing, we have to actually implant the correct way of being when it comes to love.
So the ideal view is what we call the art and science of Black love culture. It is the why and the how. The art is the abstraction, the approach, and the feminine energy of love. The science is the sequence, the methodology, and the masculine steps process of love.
AKOMA Day is based on the Acoma, which is an Adinkra symbol from Ghana, West Africa, and it's the symbol for what we commonly call the heart.
Now, we want to be clear that the Acoma is not the organ that's in your chest. It's actually a symbol for the sacred science of soul meeting. And the reason it's shaped the way it is about two who become one on a trajectory or Shai of destiny. So AKOMA Day is celebrated from the 14th to the 20th. That's 7 days. It boasts 7 virtues, 7 rituals, and 7 cultural symbols to anchor us to our values and our nature.
Every day of AKOMA Day, you highlight one virtue and one principle. The virtues are flexibility, patience, faithfulness, consistency, endurance, fondness and goodwill, and forgiveness.
And the principles are unified purpose, unified labor, unified transformation, unified fruit, unified body, unified mind, and unified soul. So when we look at the beautiful symbols of the AKOMA Day altar, we are looking at the manifestation of the unified principles. So we have the Mufana wa Acoma, which is the Black foundation covering, which represents our collectivity and our purpose in life. Then we have the Acoma itself, which is representing unified labor, because love is service, and whether we love ourselves or others, it is work involved. Next, we have the fruit, which represents the unified fruit, the Mazawe wa Acoma, which is the fruit of your choice. Right here, we have some grapes or strawberries. Then we have the Kepepio wa Acoma, which is the African butterfly, which represents unified transformation. Then we have the Ubeli wa Acoma, or the feather, which represents our moral ethical groundation in Ma'at, this ostrich feather. Then we have the Mushima wa Acoma, the candles that are represented in 3 colors. Red is for the elders, the ancestors, and the blood. Pink is for the emotional, physical, and psychological intimacy. And white represents purification and initiation in African culture. That is the body. Finally, we have the unified spirit, which is the Kombe wa Acoma, which is the unity cup, where we pour libations from the living terrestrial into the living celestial. And these symbols make up the symbols for our AKOMA Day celebration.
You can celebrate AKOMA Day at home every day by saying your AKOMA love pledge, enjoying time with each other around the virtues and the principles, by getting out into nature, definitely having some heart-healthy foods, and performing the love rituals that are outlined in the AKOMA Day book.
So if you want to get clear direction, you could purchase the Acoma House Initiative Pocket Rituals that are going to utilize the elements and guide you through the rituals of love. Next, you can give gifts, and we basically say that you can give gifts in the theme of the virtues and principles, no limit, just buy Black and be sincere.
You can also celebrate AKOMA Day through a community celebration.
Yes, and we've been celebrating annually since 1999 and formally since 2001. And basically what we do, we come together, we do a unified prayer of many different faiths, then we do the Afro-Kemetic opening of the way. We then discuss that year's theme because every year we focus on a theme. Next, we highlight those amazing people that have received Lifetime Achievement Awards this particular year's. I think this was 2010 was the celebration of Queen Afua, and in 2011 was Dr. Leila Olela Africa. Next, we honor those couples and or singles that have given loving service to our community and have represented themselves as a symbol of the power, passion of Black love.
We also celebrate with poetry, music, dance, rhyme ciphers, and community rituals.
So we want you to be clear that the Acoma Day holiday is not a corny attempt to create a chocolate-covered Valentine's, not at all, but rather a product of symbolic revelation, master's level academic research, historical field study in Africa of literature, monuments, and personalities of antiquity who promoted intimate love, autochthonous tribal initiations, the incorporation of indigenous ritual, 2 decades of clinical therapeutic counseling throughout the diaspora, the will of the Earth's 1,000,000,008,000,000 Black people, divine inspiration, and the complete blessings of the ancestors.
AKOMA Day is celebrated in over 16 countries, and you can celebrate this year by picking up a copy of AKOMA Day, Guidebook into the Sacred Science of Soulmating and Cultural Alternative to Valentine's Day at AkomaHouseInitiative.com.